Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Nora Fizah binti Muhammad, an English teacher from SK Pusat Kuala Ibai, Terengganu. My topic for today's presentation is IMPreGSIB technique, the extension of Speaker's Corner via online. Throughout this video, you would see that I'm using the red font to highlight the differences of the extended version from the original one that I carried out in the classroom. A little bit of background about my topic. I know every teacher would be familiar with Speaker's Corner, wouldn't you? It's because every school in Malaysia definitely got Speaker's Corner since 2018. Why actually do we need to have this? As written in the literature, public speaking is one of the fears that haunts people all over the world. It could happen to anyone, regardless their age and education level. Even some of our teacher friends have this kind of fear amongst us. Therefore, the existence of Speaker's Corner in school is actually to give more freedom to students to express themselves and to be more confident in speaking in front of other people. It is also in line with the 21st century learning concept, in which students will be more creative and critical to prepare their content by communicating and collaborating with teachers and friends. However, due to some issues such as the readiness of the pupils and also the fact that to bring pupils to the Speaker's Corner is quite time-consuming, I then decided to bring the Speaker's Corner session into the classroom instead, starting from last year. For this year, I have been conducting the classroom Speaker's Corner sessions with 3 classes of Year 4, 5 and 6. However, because of the recent MCO, I have made some modifications to carry out the same session online. What does IMPreGSIB technique stands for? IM is interesting and meaningful topics, the first base of this technique. Without interesting or familiar topics, pupils won't have the enthusiasm to share with their friends. It could be as simple as my hobby, to a more complicated topic, like if I had a magic pocket like Doraemon. So far, I've been compiling around 60 topics to be used and more than happy to share with any of you who are interested to use this in class. Every week, I'll prepare 3 topics and pupils need to choose one of them to be presented in the coming week. They could also suggest any topic to their liking. For the MCO version, considering the issues that the pupils and parents might face, such as time constraints and lack of internet connection, I only do this activity once, and I believe that the topic that I choose is closely related to them, which was one good thing that I do during MCO. Pre means preparation. Pupils are given the topics earlier. During my face-to-face session, at least I'll give them the topic 3 days before the public speaking session. For the extension version during MCO, they were given the topic 1 week prior to the video submission. Since they are primary school kids, 5 sentences are good enough to elaborate about the topic. If the pupils are more advanced, they can write up to 10 sentences or more. If any secondary school teachers who would love to use this idea, you might expand it to maybe around 1 minute of speaking time. It's all up to your students' level. During this stage, they prepare the text by searching the information from books, internets, and dictionaries. G is the guidance stage, the duration between getting the topic and presentation. For the extended version, duration before they submit the video. Usually, I'll give the example of the sentences and ask them to just change the details according to the suitability of their topic. For the extended version during MCO, most of them also received the guidance from their family and they will WhatsApp me personally to check any grammatical mistakes or correction of facts. S. Speaking time, or more suitable to be called submission time for the extended version. Here is where pupils will take turn to speak in front of the class using the microphone provided. Other pupils will watch and think of any comments or improvement to be told to the speaker later. I also recorded their performance as a reference in the future. For the online extension, I uploaded all the videos via the class WhatsApp group so that other pupils could have the same experience like what they had in the classroom. I is one of the most important elements in learning, which is the immediate feedback by the teacher. This includes their strength or any aspects that need to be improved in the next session in terms of pronunciation, content, interaction with audience, eye contact, self-confidence, voice projection, and pace. Other pupils are also welcome to give feedback to the presenter. For the extension, the same process is done through WhatsApp group, as other pupils also have the opportunity to view their friends' videos. The most awaited moment for the pupils is the B stage, which is getting their bands. Based on their performance and the criteria listed in the feedback, they will get their band that needs to be ticked in the Speaker's Corner journal that I created. For your information, the pupils are well aware of the rubrics that is being used to determine their band. They will be categorized from Band 1 to Band 5 and write the improvement that needs to be made in the remark section. The same process is being done for the extended version online. By doing this, the pupils could see their progress from week to week and becomes more motivated to improve their public speaking skills. In conclusion, by having Speaker's Corner using IMPreGSIB technique, pupils' self-confidence and motivation to speak in front of the class have increased. They get to know their weaknesses in every session, so it is easier to improve themselves. Moreover, they really look forward to having the coming sessions and receiving the new topics to be prepared. And by having the extension version online, they can still proceed with their favorite weekly activity in the classroom, despite having to stay home due to the MCO. They also get to collaborate with their family more in order to produce a more creative content, which includes sound and effects and also video editing element. This technique is significant to be used in any level, whether you are teaching primary, secondary or tertiary level, and could be adjusted